Today, I would like to discuss Blackish episode 10, the Christmas episode. It took me a while to get to this episode because I thought it was just going to be pretty generic, wholesome family fun with the Blackish cast and crew. But as I continued to watch, it seemed to be more than meets the eye. Grandpa is going through some things. This episode pretty much starts off by reenacting the same problem that Dre had with Grandpa about 5 or 6 episodes ago, whenever Lynette was introduced. And it's the fact that Grandpa acts like a really nice, great, giving guy because of Lynette. And he feels like he missed out on his childhood because of Grandpa, not really being the right guy at the time, and now he's conveniently deciding to be a decent human being, da 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 da. But instead of just in general, it's more focusing on Grandpa's hate for Christmas. And now that Lynette is in his life, he pretty much loves everything. And pretty much the first 7 minutes is that, Dre reliving his childhood, shopping with his dad, neglecting his son, all the good plot points we love to watch and see in Blackish. And I didn't really expect anything else. Just a pretty nice, wholesome episode. The plot wasn't really doing anything I didn't expect to do. But about 7, 8 minutes into the episode, we see Lynette's old flame, and Grandpa's world gets turned upside down.
Philip, ain't that your ex?
Lynette, when I got back to Sierra Leone, I realized I should have never asked you to choose between me and your life here. So, I have sold everything. All right, I'm giving up my life because I choose you.
Philip, you should not have come here. But I'm so glad you did.
Wait, Lynette, wait, hold up now.
Earl, when Philip and I split, it was because I thought we could never be together.
What are you saying?
Earl.
I mean, come on now. My man Grandpa came through in the black Santa suit and everything. Like, he hates Christmas, but he's really embracing it like it's his favorite thing in the world. And as he's doing this, Lynette's old guy comes through. It's like, hey, I want you back. And Lynette's like, all right, peace, Grandpa. I mean, there's a few more pieces of dialogue than that, but I mean, that's more or less what happened. And the dude just came back from a trip from some type of foreign country and doing all this world traveling stuff. And, he seemed like a fairly accomplished person, unlike Grandpa. So, Lynette's not necessarily dating down. She's dating to her standards. And, it's just... I mean, I guess I'm trying to rationalize it, but there's no real way of rationalizing it. Lynette's character, or Lynette, whatever, did Grandpa dirty. It hurts. And after that very harsh breakup, Grandpa seemingly takes it well. He has his family there to support him. He has Dre. He has, Bo, the kids. Everybody's there for him. So he has that familial love, and they kind of seem to go back down the whole wholesome episode route, having a family get together, all this great stuff, trying to be festive and such. And even though Grandpa went through a pretty bad breakup, because, I mean, essentially he was engaged, I mean, the relationship was moving quite quickly, but it doesn't mean the blow hurts any less. He seems to be recovering well due to the fact that he has his loved ones around him. It's a really great thing to see. Everybody trying to make him laugh. Everybody trying to, be on his good side. It's great to have that family in times of struggle. It makes it all just a little bit easier. He doesn't have to, drink himself to depression because he has those people there with him. as we progress through the episode, we see Grandpa bounces back quite quickly, and he has his old fling back, and everybody thinks Grandpa's fine. He's back in his groove, but upon closer analysis, Grandpa is kind of needy. Trying to get a rebound chick. It's like, hey, you want me to take you out and love you forever, girl? Like holy shit, man. Oh my god. So, despite initial appearances, Grandpa is not taking the breakup well. And it's going to take him a little bit of time to heal. But, of course, once again, Dre, his son, Grandpa's son, is still there for him. Still there, still supportive. And, they still had a pretty great Christmas, despite, a little bit of heartbreak. But personally, for me, the episode really comes together near the end with the conversation between Ruby and Earl, aka Grandpa. But the aha moment I had when watching this episode was during that final conversation between Ruby and Earl. Earl is just so heartbroken and so torn up about this failed relationships. He has this thought like, man, at this age you think this stuff doesn't hurt as much, because we've gone through it before. And Ruby responds with, when you're at this age and you really invest yourself into somebody, it hurts even more because you may not have many more chances left. That sense of morality, the sense of, having somebody with you to the end. Elderly dating is interesting, but at the same time, it's scary. I never really saw it from that perspective. And that's one of the reasons why I love this show. I always, learn something or, get to see something from a different perspective. It seems obvious, but it's like I'm not there, so I can hardly imagine. But wow, the pain of loss at an older age is, whew. So, tell me what you guys thought of the episode. Did you guys think Grandpa deserved it, like Ruby said? Do you feel sorry for Grandpa? Do you guys think Grandpa will continue to exhibit these more positive traits, or will he revert to his old ways and being a jerk to everybody at all times? But let me know. Let me know what you guys thought. And let me know what you guys think about that whole elderly romance thing and the pain of losing love at that age, and how it's just that concept Ruby went over. I thought it was very interesting. Comment down below if you thought the episode was interesting. Let me know what you guys think. And join me next time on the next episode of Blackish.